And Halloween is officially behind us. And if you're like many people, you are turning your attention to Christmas. And that's what we're doing here at Corbett's Limited Editions. And what a beautiful store. This is one of those stores that my mom would always tell me to be careful. Do not touch anything because everything here is so beautiful. And we are, like I said, getting ready for Christmas because it is just around the corner. And you walk through this store and you are instantly greeted with gift ideas, decor ideas, and the friendly staff here at Corbett's is ready to help you, including Amanda, who's the owner. And Amanda, I mean, first of all, what a beautiful store you've got here.
Thank you. We try hard.
Yeah, absolutely, and it shows. And I have to take a guess that you are someone who might enjoy the Christmas spirit.
I love Christmas, but I love Christmas for you.
For me.
I don't have time for Christmas for me. So if I'm buying you a gift, it's probably not going to be wrapped because I'm too busy.
Speaking of gifts, you come in and you're instantly blown away by the different options here. You really have something for everybody.
Yeah, I find that this year a lot of people are buying for people maybe that they haven't seen at Christmas for a couple of years. So we have lots of kind of little token things that are maybe about the same price as a fancy Christmas card.
Yeah, I mean,
something to keep. Something to keep,
and something that you can have a little story behind, because really the cardinals here that I'm seeing seem to be on theme, and especially talking about, you know, COVID and getting together. You might be getting together with people you haven't seen for a while, and the cardinal is a nice way to remember people who may not be with us anymore.
Yep, that's very true. A lot of people love cardinal stuff. They think it's a visitor from heaven. Angels, the vintage ceramic trees, and these are battery operated, which is kind of nice because you don't have a cord. People kind of add to their decor with these sort of lighted things. These ones play music too, and they're kind of cool because you can start and stop them with the little button.
I love it. There's the little bit of throwback, the ceramic trees, because my grandma has some that I believe she made herself. And I mean, these ones are a nice throwback to maybe a simpler time.
Yeah, for sure. They're not too big either. So they're just a little thing that you don't have to hang on a tree, but you can put on your mantle or, you know, in your decor somewhere.
The price points on things like this, you mentioned the little, you know, when you're thinking about gifts for somebody, you know, a card might cost $10, $15.
Exactly.
Flowers might cost $20, $30 that are going to last for a week. Something like this.
I have tons of options, you know, in those price points. Lots and lots of stuff. And we can always help you here. My staff is amazing. If you come in and you have a list of people that you're looking to buy for, we can definitely help you find something.
And gifts for teachers, gifts for your mailman, your paper delivery boy.
Absolutely.
I mean, these are a perfect little component and just something to bring if you're going to a party and really want to make the best of it. I am holding the Bradford Exchange catalog. And I want to get into this because there's a lot of great things in here, and people should be keeping their eyes open for this. And I want to talk about the Bradford Exchange because I know they are a very, very good, lots of great items for you for the Christmas spirit, and we'll get into that as we continue here at Corbett's Limited Editions in the East End of Hamilton on CHCH Morning Live. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. We are back at Corbett's Limited Editions with Amanda, the owner, and this is just a nostalgic trip. The Grinch, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we're talking Christmas. I love all this, what we're looking at right now.
People have the warm fuzzies about those movies, right? Because you have memories of watching them with your parents when you were a kid, and then when you have kids and grandkids, you watch them with your family. So it's kind of a nice seasonal tradition. And these are some keepsakes that sort of feature that stuff.
Yeah, and the Rudolph jumps out at you, Grinch, and the Grinch is Jim Shore is the artist who makes these, and really the intricacies, the details, and for the price point, what a great value.
Yeah, people, like, they do Disney, they do non-licensed, so they have snowmen and Santas and whatever, and so we've just put a little selection of stuff together. I also have a few Bradford Exchange pieces here. The Rudolph train and the globe, this train here, and then the globe are both Bradford.
The globe. You were telling me earlier that the water globes. These are in right now. Everybody's loving the water globes this time of year. Not just this time of year, but right now.
It seems to be a really popular thing. I don't know if people have happy memories of them when they were kids but I'm selling a lot of water globes. So we're gonna get into that, I think, in the next segment maybe.
Okay, cool. And you mentioned the Bradford Exchange.
That's in the catalog that went out last week through Canada Post in several postal codes. I do have some here as well. If people want to drop in and pick one up if you didn't get one in your mail. Or I have a PDF copy that I can email. I don't send them in the mail, but people can drop in or I can email them.
Yeah, and if you do get one and you see something you like, circle it, maybe hand it off to a friend, maybe not so subtly, maybe let them know what you want to get. But even if you have picked out your items, pass it along to someone you think might like it.
Yeah, I ask people to like bring it into work and put it in their break room. Like when you're done with it, pass it along, and you know I like as many people to see it as possible.
And again, we're talking price points here. I mean, the little decorations. Again, you can start, something that's within your price range and maybe go a little bit higher.
We always have stuff for every budget here, and we can always help you.
Yeah, you were mentioning your staff. They're not just cashiers here.
No, they're amazing. They're all salespeople, and they do all the displays. When we do these things with CH, they always make me look really good, but honestly, it's not my work, it's their work, and they work so hard. I have the most amazing team right now. I couldn't be happier. They're really, really awesome.
All right, so this is a Bradford Exchange water globe. You got a couple more you want to show us because obviously they're beautiful and perfect time to pick one up.
That's right. So we're going to get into some more Bradford Exchange coming up.
Okay, all right. Well, you're doing my job for me. I love it. We'll do that. We're continuing here at Corbett's Limited Editions on CHCH Morning Live. We're back at Corbett's Limited Editions. It's 840 Queenston Road in Stoney Creek, and we're back with Amanda. And I'm not ready for the real snow yet, but I can definitely handle the water globes and the snow globes that you got here. This is a great selection.
I don't know that I'm ever ready for real snow.
We got our hats on, which you can pick up here at Corbett's. Yeah, no, it's this is what a wonderful selection. We were talking about the water globes being really in right now, and again, the selection that you have here at Corbett's unmatched anywhere else.
Yeah, so I've got all kinds of price ranges, starting from lower end to some beautiful Bradford Exchange globes. This one lights up and plays music, and the snow goes around inside where the house is. It's really, really cute. Kind of a bigger piece that you'd put on a mantle. I think that's in our catalog this year. This Santa Claus is really nice. He lights up and plays music, and there's a little gold gift tag that you can have engraved. So for like a grandchild or a first Christmas or, your kids' names or whatever, it's kind of a neat thing.
The one thing, if you get the catalog, you might be thinking, okay, I want to come into the store to be able to see it, but you have free delivery.
I do. So we deliver from about Oakville-ish to close to the border. We don't charge for our delivery, but if you need it by a specific date, sometimes we have to kind of work together a little bit because I don't want to be flying out to Fort Erie for one little thing, right? Yeah. So I kind of wait until I have a few things in those areas. I do a lot of deliveries to St. Catharines, Welland. I've done Waterdown, Oakville, Burlington, all those places. So you just call. We ask that delivery orders are prepaid over the phone. I can even take an e-transfer just because when people are doing deliveries, they don't want to handle cash at the door and be bothered with change and all that sort of stuff. So we make it as easy for people as we possibly can.
What does it mean to you to be a local business this time of year, and to be able to get to interact with customers and really showcase what you have here in store?
Well, that's sort of what I do. Like that's my best thing. Doing the displays and whatever. My staff do most of that. So I get to be with people a lot of the time, and I have a really good relationship with most of my customers. They're like my friends. So if somebody needs something for their daughter, it just so happens I might even know their daughter. And when people come to us once, often they become a repeat customer. I don't have too many faces that are unfamiliar to me for very long.
Yeah.
Because people come back again and again, which is great.
All right, we're keeping our eyes open in your mailbox for the Bradford Exchange catalog, and I've been flipping through this, a lot of Disney products, and you're going to showcase some of the amazing things you have here in store from the catalog, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do that next as we continue here at Corbet's Limited Editions on CHCH Morning Live in Stoney Creek. Batman. Oh, I actually got it right. We're back with Amanda at Corbet's Limited Editions, and you are holding the Bradford Exchange catalog, which people around the Hamilton area should be keeping their eyes open in their mailboxes, and really, this reminds me of the old wish book catalogs where you circled what you wanted.
Sure.
This is something that I would be flipping through and sending to people.
That do that they bring them in and they've like dog-eared the corners or they've circled things and whatever, and they're like, this is for Susie, this is for Bobby, and they do all their shopping from the catalog, which is really awesome.
Well, that's perfect because everything we're looking at on this table here is from the Bradford Exchange catalog.
Yep.
And really, I mean, you get the licensed stuff with Batman and the Disney and really a great selection of just about everything.
Yeah, so there's a lot of Thomas Kincaid in the catalog. He's a very popular Bradford Exchange artist. Disney stuff is always popular. I still have people that collect Elvis and like the Elvis stuff. And if you go general Christmas, you can't really go too far wrong with that because most people put out a few things for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Again, the water globes, the license, the Batman. We also got the Batman and we got the Joker, so a perfect set if you're looking to really complete the collection. And the Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's always been one of those characters that just everybody seems to embrace, and if you love Tinkerbell, you really love Tinkerbell. So if you have one of those people in your life, a great way to check it out is through the catalog.
For sure. One of my staff, Michelle, loves Tinkerbell.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Speaking of your staff, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. If you don't know what you want, but you have a certain price point in mind,
we can help you with that. It's super easy. It's way faster than going through the mall and just going from store to store and whatever. Like, my staff are not cashiers, they're salespeople, and they're super professional. They're experts at what we have, and they can help you.
What do you think is going to be the big trend for this Christmas? What do you think people are going to be opening up on Christmas, maybe a little bit more this year?
I've been selling Christmas like since the summer, really. Like, people have been shopping super early. So water globes are super big. I have all kinds of gnome items, lots of gnomes, lots of cardinals, and lots of these ornaments are really popular. They light up and they have a timer in them. So they light for 5 hours and then they go off and they come on 19 hours later, and a lot of them have little engravable tags that come with them. So for daughter, granddaughter, I have son and grandson, which is a really tricky thing because they don't make a lot of things for son and grandson. So it's kind of nice that you can tick off a whole bunch of people on your list. And it's an ornament. I love ornaments because it's not something that you have to find room in your house for. You take it out every year, you get the warm fuzzies, oh, grandma bought this last year or whatever, and it's just a happy memory every year.
We still have ornaments when we put up my tree at my parents' house that are from my first Christmas. So again, one of those keepsakes, collectibles, and things that can be passed down from generation to generation for a lot of these things. And again, if you're a Snow White fan or a Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh fan, the Bradford Exchange catalog has got you covered.
They have tons of stuff to choose from.
I'm in the Christmas spirit. I know Halloween just ended, but Amanda, you've got me in the Christmas spirit. So.
Well, let's do some shopping.
All right, let's do some shopping. I got 5 brothers and sisters to shop for. I got about 20 cousins and my grandparents.
I can do that.
All right, perfect. So Amanda and I are going to be shopping here, and you're encouraged to come down here in Stoney Creek. It's Corbet's Limited Editions, and thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Yeah.